So, hello and welcome everybody. Welcome back again to another new video. In our previous video, discussed about the Linux terminal shortcuts key. If you haven't watched that video, then I recommend you to first see that video. And in our back of that previous video, we have just introduced, we have seen an introduction video of shell scripting, what shell scripting is and how we can use it. So in this video, we're gonna deep dive into some of the core concepts of shell scripting, such as data types and variables, and how we can write our first shell scripting we are gonna show in this video. So video is fully focused on to write our first shell script. So I will make sure to focus on how to print a statement or how to print a line or how to print anything using shell script, what we do in other programming languages such as C, C++ or Python, etc. So we're gonna focus in that first line such as hello world as your in your shell script. So you need to you need some of the prerequisites such as a terminal such as like Kali Linux terminal or whatever it may be, like your Ubuntu terminal, doesn't matter, but you need to have a terminal and a text editor. For this video I will recommend you to use gedit or such a or a nano like text editor. So in this video I'm going to use nano. For example, let's create our first shell script by let us give me the sudo command so that it will doesn't drop the privileges. So then nano, and then I will give the script name such as like my first program dot sh, but make sure to give the file extension name dot sh as it is your bash shell script. So you need to give the extension first and then hit enter. I am hitting my password and hitting enter, and then you can see this is the nano text editor, and here we are going to write our first shell script. Print something in your terminal or by the program you are running. You need to give there is basically a command which you might already have known that as because I already have talked about that command in my previous video. These are my previous course videos. For example, let us see you another example such as to print something such as echo. If I write here like hello terminal and hit enter, then you can see in my terminal by using echo command I am able to print any text or any string. So same as here in shell scripting, that by using uh, echo command I can print in my shell script using my shell scripting. So let us start by writing our first shell script. So as I have already told you that in our first shell script, the first line of the shell script is a shebang line. You might already have known that I already have talked about in my introduction video of the shell scripting, which is shebang line. So that is hashtag, that is nothing but which is a hash symbol and then the exclamatory mark and then forward slash, then bin, and then your shell name, which is in my case is bash, and then hit enter. And after that we're gonna write our any other commands or shell scripts or the part of the program or the part of the code which we want to write, such as the very first command or the very first code which we're gonna write is the to print something such as hello world, like other program we do whenever we do like Java program or any other program such as Python, we first print hello world. So same here, I'm gonna print hello world in this program first. So in order to do that, I will simply write echo, and then so inside it I can write hello, then world. And you can see this is our first shell script what we have written. So this is the first body of our shell script where we are going to basically print the hello world. So let's see by running it. So before running it, I need to save this. So in order to save in our nano text editor, so I need to press Control plus X and then Y and then hit enter. And you can see my program has been saved successfully. If I show you, then you can see this is my program, which is my first program.sh what we have written here. So in order to execute this program or in order to execute our first shell script, I need to give it executable permission. So in order to execute this shell program. So for that, I will use sudo command, then chmod, then plus x for executable, and then my shell, my first program dot sh, and then hit enter. And you can see this is the color has been changed and this already has become executable. So let us run it and let us execute it to see whether our program is executing successfully or not. So in order to execute any program, any shell script, you all need to give the dot and the forward slash, and after that you need to give the file name what you have written. As you can see, I have written my file name and now I'm gonna execute it. So hit enter and you can see our first shell script has successfully been executed. The hello world has been printed successfully. So congratulations for your printing your first shell script. So now you have seen our successfully execution of our first shell script program. So now let us re-examine it what we have actually did in our shell script. So in order to do that, I will just see my shell script and you can see. So this is the body of our shell script. So the first line is called a shebang line, but we have already discussed about in our introduction video and this video also. So I think you now have understand what this line does. And the second line, which is the our actual code of line, which says that echo and then hello world, what we have print. So what it basically does, as we know that echo command is basically used to print something in terminal. As this was our first video of shell scripting practical, so I would not go deeper into this topic. We're gonna cover in our further video about this topic such as variables, data types, taking user inputs, and another loops concepts, if else statements, another other concepts are there. So for now, this is too much. But I would recommend you to practice it and by doing it your own, so that you can. This is the only way to learn. So till then, keep hacking, keep learning, and goodbye.